There are a few things in life that make you sit back and go, wow, how amazing. Maybe it's a sunset over a city, or maybe it's sunrise over an ocean, or maybe it's a slice of baked cheesecake. Oh my gosh, baked cheesecake is probably one of the best desserts of all time, if not the best. And today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect cheesecake. Now to make this recipe, you're going to need 250 grams of mascarpone cheese and 600 grams of cream cheese. Definitely don't get the low fat one, I mean, what's the point? Then you're going to need 2 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks, 75 grams of fresh raspberries, 4 tablespoons of plain flour, 175 grams of caster sugar, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And to make the base for this, you'll need 225 grams of Digestives or any other biscuits, and you'll need 100 grams of butter plus 10 grams for greasing. Now for this recipe, I'm going to be serving them in these little ring molds. You can use a big cake tin if you want, but I think ring molds are great. They're so cheap to pick up and they fit that perfect balance between being like a skilled chef and a pretentious cook, to be honest. So yeah, they look really great on a plate and I definitely recommend using them. And we're going to start by greasing them with that 10 grams of butter to make sure that the batter doesn't cling to it, and just stick it to one side until you're ready to use it. Now with our base, we're going to have to crush up our digestives. If you don't have a food processor, you can just stick it into a piping bag or a sandwich bag and use a pan to break it up. Okay, so then you're going to tip it into a bowl, and using your fingers you can just break up any large pieces that are left over. And then what you want to do is melt down your butter and pour it to that mix, folding it in until it's completely combined. And then I'm just going to spoon a little bit into each one, bearing in mind this recipe makes about 12 ring molds, and then use your fingers to press it down nice and tightly. And once you've done that, you can put it into the fridge while you do the next step. So to your cream cheese mix, you're going to add all your sugar, your flour, the raspberries, your vanilla, and your eggs. So starting with 2 whole eggs, you're going to crack them in first. And then cracking the eggs into your hands, gently shaking it to remove the whites, you're going to add the 2 yolks. And you can use the white later for any kind of meringue or omelettes, for example. And then you're going to carefully start with your paddle or spatula and fold the mixture in. And once it's roughly combined, you can switch to a whisk and beat it until it's into a smooth batter. Then you're going to transfer it into a piping bag or into a jug if you haven't got one. And then we can start to pipe our cheesecake into the molds. Once you've done that, you can put it into the oven for 25 minutes at gas mark 4 or 160 degrees Celsius, and once they've come out you can let them rest for about 5 minutes. And as you can see, I've not put anything fancy on it, just a simple garnish is all it needs, and it will look perfect on a dinner table for dessert. And that's all I've got for you guys today, so thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and follow me on my socials at sliced_YT.